Greetings. I'm Deacon Mark Creechy, a deacon in the Diocese of Crookston and the director of the Office of Marriage, Family, and Life. This is a first in a series of clips posted on YouTube to help married couples and families begin to deepen their prayer life at home. These videos will be short and are meant to introduce prayer into the life of your family. Prayer is a great way for couples to enrich their marriage and for families to deepen their bond with each other and with God. As Catholics, we believe that the summit of our prayer life is the Mass, and when we attend Sunday or weekday Mass, we are participating in a great act of prayer. I hope that all married couples attend Mass together and see the Mass as the key part of their marital prayer life. But what about prayer in your home? This is the focus of these videos. If you find yourself thinking, well, right now we don't pray with each other, or we don't pray in our home, or, well, we say table grace, isn't that enough? Well, then let me suggest you go through these clips and consider how else you might be able to pray. Work your way into developing a life of prayer in your marriage, in your family. God will take you where God wants you to go. Just open yourself through prayer to God. Think about starting with brief prayers. I'm suggesting this because you may need to get yourself into prayer shape. After all, no track athlete starts training by running a marathon. So it is okay to ease yourself into prayer time as a couple and to gradually develop family prayer gatherings. Okay, what is prayer? Well, if you look in the Catechism of the Catholic Church, prayer is part of our living relationship with God. And a life of prayer is a habit of being in the presence of God. Praying with your family will help you to develop this habit of opening your marriage to the living God, opening your family to the living God. Okay, so prayer is important. Why a set of YouTube videos? Why not write a book? There are many books that offer prayers that you can use with your spouse or with your children. I even wrote one using the Beatitudes as a guide for marriage. But some people, they just don't read books. Or others say, I just don't have the time. So these clips will be between 3 to 5 minutes and are meant to briefly introduce you to ways you can pray in your marriage and in your family. Below most of the clips will be a link to the Diocese of Crookston Marriage, Family, and Life prayer site, which contains both short and longer prayers you can pray as a family. The first set of clips will focus on praying as a husband and wife. Then the clips will focus on family prayer and how to engage your children in prayer. For both couple and family prayer, again, I'm suggesting that you start with very brief prayers. And then as I go through the clips, I will introduce you to longer forms of prayer, what I will call longer talks with God. You may decide to only use the brief forms of prayer. You may work your way into longer forms, or perhaps you will eventually develop a prayer plan for the week when you will vary the types of prayer depending on the day. And if it's the case that you already are praying together but want to develop or enrich your prayer life in some way as a couple or as a family, you may want to skip to some of the later clips. God bless you. God bless you as you begin this journey to grow closer to God, as you begin this journey of prayer in your family. Below this clip is a link to a short first prayer you and your spouse can begin with. Try praying it every day together as a couple for a week or two before you watch the next clip. Until then, God bless you and keep praying with the family.